Shield snuggle. Shield snuggle.
Get behind me.
Shield snuggle! Jesus Christ, I was trying to find her shield. I feel like there's a metaphor there, but I'm a little busy getting killed right now to make it. Secure the binding stone, yeah. We should really do that and not go running off with this thing. Oh, like I think Jack might do. Because he's an idiot. Welcome back to Immortals of Aveum. We're really, really screwed. Here we go. That feels dangerous.
Jack, come see me at the Scrying hub.
Can it wait? I need some time to cool off. Kirkin tore me a new one.
No, it can't wait, Jack. Come see me right now.
Okay, let me turn the subtitles back on. Hello. What's going on?
Okay, what's the big deal?
You two, give us the room. Move. Room, seal and set scrying wards. Remember when Sandrak breached the Palathon that one time? What fun! And afterwards, it was up to me to strengthen our security enchantments against Roshanian magic.
Yes.
Yeah?
Well, they worked. Who the hell is Luna, Jack?
Just stop, Luna. Rosharn doesn't have its own colors. How can you even ask me that?
Oh.
What is it? Some kind of spectral projection? The real question is, who are you communicating with?
Wait, are you spying on me?
Are you spying on us? Is this Luna a Roshanian agent?
No! Yes, she grew up with me in Saren. She took care of us. Turns out... God, look, it's so messed up, Dev. Luna's...
The friend you say is dead, which is very sad, but also very not true, because it turns out she's a Roshanian agent.
Worse. She's the hand of Sandrak.
Oh, do me a favor.
I know. I swear I was going to tell you. You already kind of knew. You noticed me looking at her in one of our briefings.
She can hear our mission briefings?
No. At least she says she can. And I believe her, because when we mind link or whatever, I can't see or hear anything around her either. It's not... It's a corrupted spell, Devin, not some kind of covert intelligence device thing. I promise. Thaddeus cast a Rosharnian spell. That's what you detected, so we could walk around in each other's heads, and she got in somehow. I didn't say anything because I wasn't sure what to do. I thought maybe I could convince her of something I hadn't come up with yet, alright? It's messy. But I was never going to let her hurt us.
You said she killed Thaddeus.
Well, I was never going to let her hurt us after that. Devin,
That's
come
not
on,
great
she
defense.
didn't interfere in the deep mirror. She hasn't come after us since this whole mindfuckery stuff happened. And now that Sandrak's dead, we can...
Stop it. Just stop. I think you should leave.
Okay. I'll, be in my room.
I don't
The
think
Palathon.
that's...
You should leave the Palathon. This is bad, Jack.
You're serious?
Whatever I decide to tell Kirkin, I'll let you know beforehand.
It was a pretty bad thing not telling him. I mean, yeah, she says she can't speak to you, but from what you just said, it's a Rosharnian spell, so we don't really know what she can and can't see or hear or do because she has Rosharnian magic. Sandrak may have discovered a new way to expand what they could see, but you didn't because you're not Rosharnian. I do think, considering she's already pissed enough as it is, it's best if you're not in the Palathon right now. Probably be best if we just stay away from there.
I don't know how to do this. We need to talk. Can you, show up.
Hey, kid.
Whoa.
Fancy that. I was just about to reach out. Bet you some wires got crossed.
Thaddeus?
Don't get spooked now. I ain't a ghost. Turns out...
Something went wrong with your mind walk spell?
Hey now, that spell would have worked just fine if it weren't so rudely imposed upon. Now I keep getting visions of you and that girl and...
Same here. Well, not with you. This is the first time with you.
Well, I guess you just know everything about everything.
I didn't know you were alive. I've been telling everybody you were killed.
Sorry to disappoint. Suits me better that way, to be honest. I've been getting a little long in the shadow lately, and too many folks are starting to know where I'm getting to it.
The hell?
Sorry, Rook's on my ass about telling you to get over here. We need to talk about Sandrak. Man alive, would you shut up?
I'm guessing Thaddeus and Rook don't get along. He's alive! Son of a bitch! He's gonna be pissed. Or at least I don't gotta go through the hellscape of getting back down there. Got, like, literally a portal straight to his front door.
I'm telling you, the kid's gonna be trouble.
Huh? What kid?
Your boy, Jack, the Immortal.
Who?
With the pants and hair.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting old, Rook.
No, I'm old. I remember when there was no wound. I remember when humans first started getting all googly-eyed about magic.
All right. You're ancient. I'm still old. So, what's your problem with the kid?
He brought the Everwar to my doorstep.
No. Now, see, Sandrak's the one doing that. This Jack kid's doing his damnedest to stop it. Good egg, Rook. Still picking. That.
I had a nail for every time I heard that one of you humans got to move through the graveyard so wide they thought they could actually end the Everwar. I'd have...
Never said he was gonna end the war. He was gonna end Sandra. Go on then. Got enough nails to do what? Carpentry thing, that's right.
Look, it don't matter. I just want you to hear what I'm saying. This kid is gonna cause us both a world of hurt. It took me and mine a long time to grab the Everwell out from under the cows. Rashawn was sniffing around the edges. One day they're gonna decide it's not as dangerous as they'd have.
Why can I hear you two? It's a little distracting when I'm trying to fight for my life to have you two in my ears blabbering to each other. Oh dear God.
Your boy, Jack. One day they're gonna decide it's not as dangerous as they'd heard and come right in.
I suspect.
I'm tired of my people dying to your people. Don't make me regret letting you take up residence here after your whole domestic quarrel back in Euphemism.
Are we good? Thank you. God damn, those two argue like a married couple. Huh, you fixed the door. Let's try not to blow this one up.
Look who finally decided to show.
Hey, kid. Sit a spell.
Gentlemen, it's good to see you alive, Thaddeus. How did you...
How's are for later? We gotta talk.
God damn. You've been to the Shrouded Realm again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Every time I'm near a font when it gets absorbed, I just shift over there. Then I see the Pentasod and pow, I'm back.
Huh. Pentasod must like ya. It don't normally do that, as a general rule. Crossing over is a one-way street.
Really?
This absorbed font you're talking about. It happened to be where you think you saw Sandrak die?
Rhetorical question, kid. It was. That's how Sandrak got himself into the Shrouded Realm.
What?
Do what now?
There was likely a tiny hole left there where the font was. A sliver, lingering a bit between worlds. Probably crawled his mangy ass through it in the nick of time. Lucky son bitch.
Back up. What makes you think Sandrak went to the Shrouded Realm?
'Cause he crawled back out. Recently. He's close by, too. I can smell him.
Really?
There's a snuffed out font over here in Kalthus. That's where he probably is. Take this. It'll bring you right to him. I figure he'll be weak, convalescing and whatnot. He ain't moved, from what we can gather. Pulling himself back, probably about tore him to shreds.
Why not use the font that would have taken him to Rasharn?
Rasharn's a dangerous place for a tyrant showing weakness. Sandrak has enemies at court. He's smart to avoid them if he can.
All right then. Round 3.
Sandrak will have summoned his personal guard to watch over him. You won't be able to avoid him.
You know what that means, right? The girl. She'll be there alongside all your unfinished business.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. I'd ask you to help, but you would have offered by now.
I'm still on the mend after getting gut shot by your aforementioned friend.
And my kind live in a cave for a reason, kid. Out there, we tend to get killed by folks less enlightened than yourself. But good luck, and make it hurt.
We will. Well, that's not good. You crawl back out. What the hell is that thing?
Before you leave, kid, hit up that spell altar. It's got something you'll need.
What the hell is that? Also, yeah, that makes sense. Like, especially considering he just got his ass kicked by a kid and the binding stone ripped away from him. Yeah, I can imagine right now his people are not quite looking at him as their leader. What the hell is a ward breaker spell? Why is it this spell? Pretty powerful.
What's the deal with this spell?
It's a ward breaker. Something tells me you'll need it to get close to Sandrak.
Gotcha, yeah, he probably would put words in my way.
Guess I'll give this spell a try.
2 seconds. How you doing?
How you been, kid? Last I saw you, you were searching for the Shrine Forge. Suspect you found it, if you tackled Sandrak head on.
Yeah, we found it. With Kenzie's help, by the way. Then I kind of broke it, but...
Mm-hmm. Feels like your thing. Walking into a place the first time and tripping over shit like a toddler.
Yeah.
And to fire up a few constructs to help get my polar back in shape after your visit.
I told you I was sorry. Anyway, I found out how Sandrak was able to control the Binding Stone. There was a machine that you could get a mark from. Oh, and by machine, I mean an ancient, giant, Aristean ghost guy thing.
How about you two play catch-up after Sandrak's in the ground?
Now, how about you mind your own business? Ignore him. We got time to talk.
Yeah, Sandrak's not going anywhere. I thought you were a dead man.
Maybe you can tell me how you aren't dead.
No real mystery. I'll make sure to carry a healing crystal on me at all times. Habit from a lifetime of soldiering. It's nice to feel missed, though.
I got kicked out of the Powathon.
So here's something pretty embarrassing and terrible. The Immortals gave me the boot.
Something tells me that ain't by choice. Catch you fraternizing with the enemy stuck in your head?
That's not what it is! I mean, yes, it totally looks like it, but like...
But it's messy.
That's what I said!
Look, I got the very dubious benefit of having you two bouncing around in my head, sharing all your conflict and history and whatnot. But your pals at the Palathon don't got that context.
So what do I do?
To avoid high treason? Fuck if I know. I just said it was messy, not fixable. I suspect killing Sandrak's a good first step, though.
That would work. Learned Sandrak was an immortal.
You were Grand Magnus of the Immortals when Sandrak was part of the Order, weren't you?
Guilty. Surprised you know about that. Figured Lavenry would have had Kirkin scrub his name from the record.
She gave me a report of the whole thing. Incomplete, but yeah.
Huh. You must be real special to her. That's nice to hear. Kirkin needs good people to surround herself with, or she can get a bit,
What?
Nothing. Shouldn't talk out of turn. Anywho, yes, it was me who found Sandrak and sponsored him for selection. Didn't give a rat's ass he was Raysharnian. I'm old enough to remember when our two kingdoms were allies.
What was he like?
Smart. Had grit. Unorthodox with his magic in the way all you Triarchs are. He and Kirkin? Whew. You ain't never seen a pair so fierce. No one could stand against them, except their own egos. And ultimately, he was my mistake.
Huh. Is that why he left? Interesting. Yeah, that definitely confirms it. He's a Triarch, just like us. Did you tell Kenzie you were alive?
Does Kenzie know you're alive? She deserves to hear it from you.
Nope, I haven't. Suspect I won't.
Don't be an asshole. You mean a lot to her, Thaddeus.
Pouring it on thick, kid. And if I recall correctly, it was you told everyone I was dead, not me.
That's because I thought you were! Oh, that's
I gotta
unfair.
You do that.
Okay, let's see what Rook has to say. What, get the hell out of your face? You won't speak like this. Fair enough.
What, so you hang out here? Didn't know you and Thaddeus were tight.
Wizard has a relaxing water pool when I got bunions. Instant type friendship.
You wear shoes?
What's it to you?
Nothing. At all.
How do you know so much about the Penasod?
What's the deal between you and the Penasod?
What do you mean?
Just the way you talk about it. It's like you know him.
The Allori. We used to think the Pentasod was the shit. You've seen the statues and such in the Underdwell, right? He was our guy. But when your people drove us into the caves and the Pentasod did jack all except stand there looking down and letting the whole thing happen, he can go to hell with the rest of you.
Fair. Are the Lori joining the fight?
So I figured you would stay out of human affairs.
Human affairs.
Just the Allori helping out with this. I want you to know it's appreciated.
Your boy Sandrak's fucking with my food supply. Hoarding up all that magic. Believe me, you don't want starving Allori suddenly skulking around topside looking for scraps. This ain't no team up. It's just survival.
Fair enough. Either way, it works. I haven't forgotten that I owe you those favors.
You're helping me find Sandrak. That's going on my tab, isn't it?
You act like you're gonna be around to pay it. My money's still on the maniac with the woohoo rock.
He doesn't
About
have it.
that.
The Binding Stone? My friends and I took it from him.
Where are these friends now?
Pissed
Currently
off me like
stabbing me.
Even guarding the woohoo rock.
You feel like a real winner right now, I bet.
Yep. Gotta go.
Take it easy, Rook.
Go get him, kid.
I'll do my best. I'll go punch him in the dick. Oh, really, dude? I get it.
Till next
Whoa.
time, fellas.
Till next time. Okay, let's go rip Sandrak a new one.
Not right now, Jack.
Devin, please. This is going to sound crazy, but you have to listen to me. I just spoke with Thaddeus.
You're right about the crazy.
Listen, Sandrak's alive. Hurt, but alive. You need to lock the vault down tight. Put the whole Palathon on alert.
I'm on my way. I can't let you face him alone.
No, if I fail here, Sandrak will come for the Binding Stone. You have to be there to stop him.
No, that's gonna bite us in the ass. Considering we gotta go up against the Hand of Sandrak and Sandrak himself, hurt or not, he's still a dangerous motherfucker. This is gonna hurt.
Luna, can you hear me? Luna, please answer. Show up. Come on. Luna, if you can hear me, you know I'm coming. You know what I have to do. I'm begging you. Don't try to stop me.
Please don't. I really don't want to kill you. Here we go. Boop.
Gotta find Sandrak.
Let's see what I can do. This place seemed creepier than the last time I was here. What is attacking me? Oh, I see. Goo. Didn't even realize I was walking on it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh! Oh! Please tell me that counted. Freaking go on the ground is annoying as hell. That counted, right? Did kill it. Oh, it counted. Okay, let's see what's through here. Oop. Rosharnians. Oh, come on, really? With the red shields? Got her. Yeah, I'm really freaking dangerous right now, aren't I? Oh, hello. Okay, now I think I can open the way forward, but I don't quite want to do that. And it will. Open the way forward real quick. Definitely the way forward, but I still need to change that over there. Ah! Okay. That's what I do. There we go, got it. What the hell is in here that's so important? Oh. New spell, that's a first. Oh. No, it's a challenge. That's death. Okay, sure. I haven't done many of these, which may be part of my struggle, but I don't know. It's one of the most dangerous Magni Rasharn. The six reside within special red shrouds hidden throughout the Avum. Prepare yourself. Okay. Let's give it a go. Sup? I already got an up on you because I know how to deal with your kind. Okay, I'm walking away from this. I could, if I spent long enough, do it, but not quite. This is even further in game than I'm currently at. I would need even more gear, stronger gear to be able to do that. So no, for right now. I don't know what the reward would be. It'd probably be pretty good, but I think I can handle just about anything that I'm gonna go up against in the actual world. And I've already spent way too long trying to do that. So, yeah, let's jump in the big asshole that we really shouldn't. Crap. Oh, no, wait. Okay, I'm fine. The Font of Kalthus. A lot of health crystals. This place is creepy as hell. Really? Oh, hi. Yeah, you gotta actually walk over here, which isn't good for your survivability. What? Do I even need to ask what the hell is shooting a big ass laser beam on my back? Of course it's one of you. Got him. Woo, that was close. I think I'll take those health crystals now. Which makes me think whatever's hiding over there is something I might just miss. Oh. What could you be? It's a loot chest on that. P chest. Magnus Arclight. That's a new one. It's less damage than my current legendary. I'll have to get it to a shrine forge to see if it's actually worth anything when it comes to upgrades. I was hoping for a little XP to just knock me over the edge and give me my final upgrade. I mean, I say final upgrade, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get anything, like, actually big, bad, and worthwhile in the time I have left in this place. Maybe I should look directly above me. God, that took way too long. There he is. What the hell? Hello.
Are you sure sending them away is a good idea? You can't talk me out of this.
No one here needs to die.
But they really do, though.
Let him live and we'll pull our forces from the front. You have the Binding Stone. You've won the war. He'll see that. He listens to my counsel. Sandrak's not the warmonger your Grand Magnus makes him out to be. He won't let Rashanians fight a battle we can't win.
Listen to yourself. Have you completely forgotten? He's been trying to conquer the world since we were kids?
Kirkin drove him to that. He used to be one of you.
I don't care.
I'm asking you to care. To make it stop here. You've handed her the Binding Stone, the control of all magic. And she's still going to invade Rasharn just to make an example of us. Both of our people will die for no reason at all.
She's not wrong there.
One of us has to be the first side to quit.
Our people, huh?
Grow up. We can change how this works, Jack. The war, all of it. Right here. You and I.
He's
We
awake.
can get them to listen. Remind them that the real goal is healing the wound.
Children.
Ah. What was that about listening to you?
Stop!
Tumiulian Zochi, when a lorchi zecham. Esherar Tadelianar, no Eshasan. Surrender is for Lucians. Where are you, Thradakul?
Leave it. Come home to the front. They need to see their leader alive, and with them as the Lucians approach. They need help.
I won't take the advice of someone whose loyalty is so obviously divided.
The Binding Stone's too far for that to work, genius.
I'm not bringing it to me. I'm bringing myself to it.
Crap.
Ah, the Parathon Vault, of course.
No! Wait!
This will give them
He'll
hope.
slaughter everyone. You gotta follow. Holy crap.
Well, shit.
Yeah, so much for that whole listening to you thing. Clearly, you're wrong. Oh, crap.
Holy shit!
Oh!
Come on!
Get up. Okay.
Devin, Sandrak's inside the Palathon. You've got to raise the alarm.
What? That's not possible. Oh dear.
Oh dear, what?
Portals opening all over. Nightblade's inbound.
I'm coming.
Crap. Okay,
need
let's
to
go.
find Devin.
Chapter 14, Ruin.
Here they come.
Yeah, crap. Hang on, give me a second. There we go. Oh, so close. Hey, level 4 ascension. Yeah, I'm gonna spin that skill point as soon as I'm done with this asshole. There we go. Portal open. Which means combat over, which means new upgrade. Capstone upgrade to be specific. Oh crap.
How the hell is this happening?
Sandrak pulled himself to the Binding Stone somehow.
The Binding Stone you didn't destroy.
Yeah, that one. Thanks.
Brilliant.
Fight later.
I couldn't stop him. He came out of nowhere.
Captain, rally our people and secure the upper floors. And if you see it starting to turn, signal all hands for an evacuation.
Flyers, crafts, and drop skiffs. This is Captain Selko.
Sandrak is heading to the path. Kirkin's intercepting, but I won't make it in time. The font...
On it, sir. Devin, lock this area down until backup arrives.
Hell I will. If Sandrak absorbs the font, the Palathon goes into freefall.
You can't help, Devin. I've got the mark. It's the only thing that stands a chance against him right now.
It is.
Glad to have you back.
Never left. Okay, let's go kick some ass.
More coming in! Devin, I'm heading down to the
There we
path.
go.
Hold the line here.
Understood. Good luck.
I'm gonna need a lot more luck. I'm gonna need a shit ton more than luck. I'm gonna need one Hail Mary of a Hail Mary. This is gonna hurt a lot. Like a lot. Here we go.
Kirkin, sir, this is Jack. I'm closing in on your location. Do you copy? Damn it.
Well, it's doubtful. What are those? Oh, crap. God, these things are tough. Oh, God. That sucked. At least I got a health upgrade. Ow. Everything in my body hurts. Okay, let's go get the crap kicked out of us by Sandrak. Hello! Been a while. Wait.
It won't be a court-martial, Sandrak. It will be incineration. I highly encourage you to think about this.
How could you? Generations of Rashanians unable to produce Magnite.
Good.
Oh crap. Wait, what? He was having a problem with his people not being able to produce Magnite? How the hell did he get so far in the war then if for a long time he couldn't even produce Magnite?
Using the ley lines this way is a war crime. The dynastic families agreed at the Conclave of Gulad.
To hell with Gulhad. All Gulhad did was pretend the Everwar was polite.
You've crippled them, Kirk. You've single-handedly damaged Roshan's society beyond repair. Their
What?
culture, all their lives to come. My people.
You've served the Immortals for 30 years. You've warred against Rasharn the whole time. You don't get to decide when they're your people, and when they're really your people.
She did something to the ley lines to cut off their magic and ability to create more Magnite? Oh, come on! This is getting tiresome. I couldn't get it out quick enough. Yeah, that's what she said. Oh, come on, you son of a... Really? I thought you were on my side! It is! The Path ones are fighting for me! Against the Rasharnians that are being teleported in. Okay. So the Path is on my side. So long as it can tell who it is and isn't an invader. You made a very bad decision. Bye! Got him. Yep, they work for me. Huh. So I guess the Path is on our side. I'm guessing it's fighting two battles at the same time. Trying to keep Sandrak away from the font while also trying to help me and Kirkin get to him. Which he's probably also manipulating, no doubt.
You sicken me. I will go to Lab. I will expose this abominable operation and your role in it.
The king endorsed this operation. He was also the one that insisted it be kept from you until its success was verified.
I will tell them. The consuls of Lucia, the world.
We'll kill you first.
What? the hell? So that's the truth. And there's the font.
Now. This will be a liberation.
No, you don't. Not yet.
They've squandered your power on this place. This cheap theater. I think we're past that trick now, don't you?
Not quite.
This place is alive, Sandrak. You'll kill her and everyone aboard the Palathon if you absorb that font.
I'll carry their memories with me. But winning at all costs requires a resilience to sin. You told me that.
No! Wait!
She did. Oh, crap. And there goes the Palathon.
Even the Pentasad has reason to fear me now.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
There we go. Jack. Jack. No. Come on. Devin. And we're going down.
What did you do?
I won.
Jack, we gotta move. If we're the only one left, we're the only one that can stop him. Jack, come on. Don't just sit there. Resilience to sin. Completed ruin.
Just run, Jack. It's okay.
No! Don't!
That moment all over again. But from Luna's perspective.
I'm alive. Just hold on, Jack.
Present. 1 month later.
What is that smell? Oh, seriously, it's like something died in here.
It's sarin. You've just forgotten how much it reeks.
You saved me.
That's what friends are for, right? You're finally looking better.
What's that?
Sandrak won, Jack. You remember that? A little while after the Palathon fell, these shackles just appeared on the arms of every Magnus on Aveum. They block our access to the ley lines. Magic. Sandrak controls all of it.
The war's over.
Well, not all Magni have lost their power. The loyal ones out there still have their sigils. Not so much for fugitives like me.
Rasharnians have occupied the city?
Every city, as far as I can tell. There are some holdouts. Glavegate, a few of the Claylish Isles. But their magic is gone too. They won't last.
This is my fault. All of it.
I'm so sorry. You dream of it all the time. Of your friend, Devin. I experience it through you. Our mind link still works despite these.
That's how I saw them save you. Capture you.
A bit of both. Rasharn needed Magni though, so I went from prisoner to war college pretty fast.
And that's all it took for you? To renounce Lucium and everything? Free tuition?
1, don't ever knock free tuition. 2, I renounced Lucium when I found out why Rashawn desperately needed Magni. How awfully Lucium and Kirkin have treated their enemies. You and your friends pretty much worked for the bad guys, Jack.
Oh, and Sandrak's not king of the world, batshit insane. Look, I don't
You
care.
both worked for the bad
Did
guys.
any of the others make it?
I don't know. I barely caught you in time.
I need some air.
You won't like what's out there.
Aren't you afraid one of them will recognize you?
Not outside of the uniform.
Yeah, I guess you probably always wore the mask to protect yourself. Chapter 15, Occupation. Weird to be back here.
Rasharn's really enjoying this.
This isn't Rashawn. This is the Morbane.
The who?
The what?
Sandrak's butcher. These are his soldiers. Not even part of the army, really, just a pack of wild dogs. Sandrak's punishing Saren because of me.
So these holdouts you mentioned, Gladegate still resisting Sandrak and Kalthus? That's interesting. My friend, my field commander, Zandara, she's Kalthusian royalty. If she survived the Palathon, she'll have fallen back to Gladegate. If I could get there.
Big if.
Yeah, really big. It was hard enough to get around as it was. Now it's gonna be even worse. Especially when you can't use your magic.
There he is. The Morbane.
Saren, these whispers of rebellion, they make your children weep. Accept anguish. Internalize it.
That prisoner with him.
You'll be more
Their lights on me.
at peace. Hiding these
It's an
fugitives
execution.
of the Lucian army. We all know it hurts them worse in the end.
Sandrak's not the warmonger you make him out to be, huh? Remember saying that to me?
Like I said, you were both working for the bad guys.
I can't take in much more of this. I gotta get out of here.
I think a big patrol goes by up ahead. Let's stop here for a bit.
Sandrak's bad, Kieran was
Sandrak
bad.
did have a plan, you know. It was sound, actionable, and in the end, the world would have benefited from the war we were waging.
You sound like Kirkin.
Don't ever compare me to her. Look, I can't justify what Sandrak's doing now. He's lost his fucking mind.
No kidding!
But there was an honor in him that your Grand Magnus could never even pretend to have. I know you saw a different side to her.
You
Say
keep
what
dancing
mean.
around something. You obviously want to tell me about Kirkin. So just do it.
Out in the open? Sure, why not? Rashawn hasn't produced a Magnus in 10 years, Jack.
Jesus.
Magic doesn't take to our people anymore.
What does that have to do with Kirkin?
She's the one that sent the Immortals that did it. They infiltrated their way to the Hanging Isles, poisoned the ley lines across the skies of Rashawn. All of our children have been born lightless ever since.
Wait, what?
What?
Is it permanent?
We don't know. No one's been able to lift the curse. Not even Sandrak with the Binding Stone. Without new magic coming in, Rashawn's culture and traditions are dying. You understand the horror of it, right? Our entire—
I don't know
war.
what to tell you. This is wartime, Luna. One that never ends. You don't get to decide what's the line and what's crossing it.
Are you crazy? You absolutely get to decide. Why do you think Kirkin keeps it a secret? Even from her order. The connection our magical bloodlines have with the ley lines is gone. Wiped out. Sterilized.
So
That
that's
is
why
pretty
Rashawn
bad.
kidnaps Magni from other countries? Who are the bad guys again?
In a few years' time, Rashawn would have been unable to defend itself in the Everwar. So Sandrak took shortcuts to end it.
I'll say.
Just thought you should know how we really got to this point.
Are we done here?
I don't know, are we?
Honestly, to me, you're both right. Sort of. Neither of them were good. Neither... I mean, yeah, the Rasharians were definitely the bad guys. Clearly, they were the bad guys. But the leaders, both of them were bad. Neither of them were good. Neither of them were okay. Why'd you take us to Saren?
What
all
made you
places.
decide to bring us to Saren?
Because you're heavy. I knew I wouldn't have flight for long, and Saren was close. Anyway, we grew up here. More than half of that time hiding from someone or another that meant us harm. Figured we could use that to our advantage.
Fair enough.
Morbane,
Home field
though.
evasion.
He's something I didn't count on.
It's strange being here.
It really is, huh?
The whole time I served in the Lights Army, I never came back. A lot of bad memories.
Bad smells.
The worst.
What else did I miss?
I was out for a month, huh? What else did I miss?
News from the outside world? It's rare. I only learned about Glavegate because I overheard the Rashanians talking about it.
What about the front?
No such thing. The Lucian lines fell back, dissolved. Lots of Lights Army hiding along the coasts of Calais now. Oh, a few of the Sky Clans of Orman put up a fight, until Sandrak threatened to pull the magic out from under their floating islands.
So essentially,
Fair
it all
enough.
sucks.
Oh, gets better. There have been whispers about the Pentasod lately, that something's wrong with it.
Wrong how?
I don't know. It's hard to tell from here.
Yeah, I saw that. It looked corrupted before. Concerning though, is I feel like Orman should have had a lot more concern considering it's magic that holds up their islands. Can we get a message to Glavegate?
Any way we can get a message to my friend at Glavegate?
Farcall stones are dead, couriers only work for Sandrak, and Kalthus is on the other side of the wound.
So there's a chance.
After the Palathon, Sandrak immediately cut off communications across Aveum. The first step to total control is enforcing silence. And I'm the Never mind.
What's wrong?
As the Hand, I ran counter-surveillance for the Order of Masks, cataloging enemy command networks to find out where they were most vulnerable. He used what I built for him. I can't take that pot back.
You were fighting a war, Luna. That's how you do it.
It is. Why'd you switch sides and save me?
What made you go rogue and save me from the Palathon?
Seriously?
You told me. The next time we see each other, one of us is going to kill the other. Just saying. That turned out different.
Sandrak he was changing. It became less about fixing wrongs done to Rasharn and more about just hurting everyone. About domination.
Yeah.
That's not what I signed up for.
Oh. Thought it might be because we were best friends.
Look, the cave in Kalthus? There was a moment there where you hesitated. Where you heard me.
We can change how this works, Jack. The war, the wound, all of it.
Right. We had a chance at peace. Kirkin and Sandrak were just in the way. You saw that. Of course I was going to save you.
Yeah. And to be fair, we are probably one of the few people who can stand against Sandrak and take the Binding Stone back. And also, are you surprised? He was absorbing the literal, essentially the embodiment of control of magic. Of course he went mad. I can't imagine any human ever... Clearly the Aristaeans couldn't control it, and look at them. They were way more advanced than we were. And they couldn't find a way to control the damn thing. And yeah, it's no surprise. That amount of power running through your veins, no one can handle it. We're done.
I'm done. Let's go.
No crap.
I'll take care of it.
Novitas dali magnosar.
Enzunanen, numichin, nuzerdatem yodomu.
Boyerasharm.
Hey!
Oh,
Tukas. Okasar me ilen.
Leave her alone. We're just going home.
Zelentas. Et uses tu mitasam. Stare at the ground.
Just do what they say.
Achiriesi desam. Cesara yesti de domo.
if I could just
Say
use
so
my power.
zesam. Turaicha inean.
If I could just use my power, I could kill them all. Hmm?
I could have destroyed it. The Binding Stone. I had the chance and didn't take it. Now this.
You did what you thought was right. That's a hard thing to do, you know? Most people avoid conviction.
I got him killed.
And take tension to Zevet.
It was mine, let me go!
The Esher Enshan
I'd listen to the kid.
Jack, wait!
I can't take it.
Kunshi Esher Magashi.
Your arm!
The Binding Stone magic.
Holy shit.
We're still
How did you
connected
do
to
that?
the Binding Stone.
The mark must still be tied to the Binding Stone.
We can still use
So
its power.
It can undo its magic. We need the sigils.
No, Jack, you need sigils.
Shit! Come on, we'll take the lift.
Yeah, Jack, no, you need sigils. If you try and use your magic without sigils, oh god almighty, what could happen? Bad things could happen, okay.
The safe house is the other way.
I stashed our gear someplace else. It's close.
Oh
Good.
yeah, our gear wasn't
When word
taken.
of that fight gets out, things are gonna pop off.
Too late.
Word got out.
You know, I just realized I never said thanks for saving my life.
Now it's in danger again. Go you.
That happens often. Okay, let's go kick some Rashani ass. I really hope I can at least minorly use
Shit.
power.
It's home.
What's left of it?
Oh,
Our
yeah.
armor, sigils, they're all in there.
5 years. And no one's even bothered to rebuild the place.
We can rebuild it after. Where are they?
Love what you've done with the place. Where's the stash? That's the stuff.
Yeah, I had a lot of crap.
Don't laugh.
What are you doing?
Seeing if I can fly
It's
yet.
not working.
You don't say. My connection to the ley lines is still pretty shit.
It'll get there. In the meantime, I guess we take the elevator to topside.
They've got it locked down with wards. I know how to break them though.
Let's split up. I'll get to the elevator controls, take out the guards there, we meet back up, and...
And get the fuck up on out of here. It's a
Yeah.
plan.
Hey, wait. I held on to this for you.
Son of a bitch.
You kept this? Why?
Why do you think? Hold on to it. You know, in case we don't see each other again.
Okay. Let's go rip them apart. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a little difficult. They're probably level 50 by now. There we go. Okay, moving on. Hey guys. Did you not see what I did to the green guy? Yeah, I've gone toe-to-toe with your boss before. I'm not really scared of you lot. Here we go. I really hope she does manage to figure out how to fly again so she's able to actually, you know, fly us there. That would be really nice. Widow's Walk, whatever. It's gonna be a bloodbath walk after I'm done. Hi guys, really, again with the blue shields. There we go, I was hoping you would do that. Haha, boop. Okay, how the hell do I get up there? Ah, wait a minute. See, in their arrogance, they didn't think to do anything to make this place Magnite-proof, because they were so arrogant about the fact that there was nothing any of us could do. So, yeah, not quite. Okay, let's test out my upgraded gear. Pretty good. Woo! Can take a little adjustment for the new gear, but yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, not again. Take that. I don't think I'm gonna go with the pain. Ooh. I'm just thinking about those. I could use every advantage. Let's give it a try or two. Gestalt. Fane. Surprised this place is still around, all things considered. Okay, I need to move on from this. Whatever it's got, it's not worth the amount of time I'm spending on it. To be fair, I do fine in encounters in the overworld normally. I don't think I need whatever's in there. Oh, well, that looks like a load of fun and a hand grenade. What the hell? There we go. There we go. Up and across. Okay. Think I made it to the elevator? I don't think this is quite escape yet. I have a feeling we're gonna have to take on the big guy before we can leave.
Luna, I'm almost at the elevator.
I deactivated the wards. Hold tight. I'll be there soon.
Yep, please hurry. These guys are getting more and more aggressive by the minute, and it's beginning to concern me whether or not I'm gonna hold up. Oh, this is some boss fights. Hi guys, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm pretty sure I just saw the big guy. No, you're a big guy. Well, that went better than expected. Here we go. Bridge. Oh no. Oh, hello.
The last immortal.
Oh, the Morbane. Thought you'd show.
Woo!
Sandrick thought you might return here. Gutterets prefer a familiar nest. Where's the traitor? I kill you both, I can finally leave this shithole and have it all thrown into the wound. There's no...
Hey, she can fly again.
Remembered how to fly.
Ready to get your ass kicked?
I need.
All the people to piss off. You're fucking with a Triarch. You're not exactly easy to miss, you know? Boop. Just booped his fucking dick. Red guys seem to be affected partly by stagger.
Get behind my shield.
I'm good. I dealt with worse.
Get behind me.
You know what? I think I'll take that shield snuggle this time. That thing does hurt. Crap. Oh, you son of a bitch. Right at the very end. Had him and everything, and then I got cocky. Did he just say shit? The shield got destroyed. I love that. It's like, oh, fuck, that didn't last long. Seems really focused on me for some reason. Really? The shield again? Don't you remember what happened last time? Well, shield snuggle. Shield snuggle.
Get behind me.
Shield snuggle! Jesus Christ, I was trying to find her shield. I feel like there's a metaphor there, but I'm a little busy getting killed right now to make it. Yo, I'm all of a sudden having Elden Ring flashbacks. Boop. Killed him with the boop. He's dead. You can stop. You can stop now.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's. Can you stop firing at the dead body? Okay, moving on. Crown's Gate. Well, we went from fuck to, oh, we can do this in like 2 seconds. That's pretty good. Pretty freaking good recovery. All it took was our ass waking up.
Jack, you need to see this.
Oh,
That's new.
That's
and
really
awful.
bad.
It's causing the wound to spread faster now. Sandrak summoned so much magic up from the Shrouded Realm that it's boiling over.
It's too concentrated to hold. Especially if you're also keeping everyone else's magic in check.
I know he doesn't see this as his fault. He's probably just offended by it. As if the Pentasod was denying him some final lordship.
I can buy us some time.
Ooh.
I gave everybody their magic back.
You did not.
I did it for us. What's the difference?
Scale? You're earnestly being humble, and I don't know what to do with it.
Let's find a portal to take us to Glavegate. Meet up with Zendara and whoever else is there.
I'm not going to Glavegate.
What? No, don't worry about Zendara. I'll explain how you're on our side now in a conversation I'm honestly not feeling 100% about right now.
But I'm not. Not really. I'm done, Jack. I've turned against my own people. I can't go back to Rasharn. Lucium is no longer my home. I'm just done fighting for either of them.
Come on.
Fair enough.
Don't leave me again. Help me.
I told myself that I'd go when you were on the mend.
Well, just disappoint yourself and don't do that.
I'm sorry. I can't bring myself to fight him.
You have to, Luna. The wound is spreading. We don't know how much longer we have.
We don't need to. My best friend's going to stop it.
Could you at least give me a lift? Damn Uber. I mean, that's fair enough.
I need to get to Glavegate and find Zendara.
Chapter 16, Glaive Gates. Yeah. Well, right now I'm gonna end this episode of Immortals of Aveum off here. I'll be honest, I really just wanted to do that. I couldn't leave it off there. I had to know. And it makes sense. We have a connection to the Binding Stone. It makes sense that we are able to do what we did. So, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Really good. Also, kind of scared. We're getting really powerful. What's that new weapon I just got? I'm level 51. These haven't even been upgraded yet. Damn. That is pretty freaking good, and I can upgrade it. I think I'll take that. The most powerful one's always one shot. Either way, right now I'm gonna end this episode of Immortals of Aveum off here. Next episode, I have a strong feeling it's gonna be the final episode of this game, which is really interesting. I'm gonna be sad to see it go. I'll be honest, I was a little with this game initially, but once you get past the first few chapters and really get into like the open world combat and get a few levels under your belt, it's really freaking good. It kind of reminds me of COD, in a way, the COD campaigns. In general, yeah, a lot of them are samey, but there is still an addictive quality to them, and I feel like that's what they have here with this. And I feel like if they do some work to make it a bit better in a few ways, the way it looks could definitely use a little brushing up, I feel. But that may just be my opinion. I don't know. I feel it could use a little brushing up, but it's a good game. It's a really good game, and I'm excited to see how this story finally ends. Whether or not we walk away from it, I'm not sure if we will walk away from this. Either way, right now, hope you all enjoyed this episode of Immortals of Aveum. If you did, there's a playlist down in the description where you can watch our past and future episodes as well. Think about leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Or not, pick up your one. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.